Yesterday, a significant event occurred in the United States that will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the political landscape of the country. The attempted assassination of the former and potential future President of the United States will now be added to the history of events surrounding the assassination of John F. Kennedy. How rapidly the political landscape can change. I have been talking about this for weeks. The United States is in a state of decline, and this decline is being driven by those who still live in the past fighting with communists. Regardless of how Americans view Donald Trump, they should be worried by the fact that their country is becoming like those in Latin America, where candidates for the presidency are targeted for assassination. Theories and counter-arguments are currently being discussed in the media. When asked if I believe the attempted assassination was genuine, my answer is resounding yes. Here are my arguments. Firstly, the scenario of a crazy lonely man who is so consumed by hatred for a political figure that he decides to take action is not new. We saw a similar situation 2 months ago in Slovakia, where a crazy lonely man tried to assassinate the prime minister because he hated him so much. Coincidentally, both Trump and the prime minister of Slovakia, Robert Fico, are right-wing politicians, and both assassins were avid supporters of liberal parties. Secondly, in my opinion, if you consider Trump's reaction, it is difficult to believe that he possesses the acting skills of an Oscar winner. He generally seemed confused and bewildered by what was happening before he collapsed. If this was a stage event, then there are two ways it could have been done. The first way would involve hiring a sniper who would aim for Trump's head but not kill him, which is obviously impossible. Nobody would risk such a scenario as it would be life-threatening. The second way would be to create a gunshot noise, then when Trump fell down and his bodyguards rushed to protect him, quickly apply fake blood to Trump's ear, deform it, and then return him to the stage. To execute the second scenario, the bodyguards right in front of hundreds of people and cameras would need to act so swiftly and seamlessly that nobody would notice a thing. This is an impossible task. A photo shows that camera crews were close to Trump. We would have noticed it if anything suspicious had occurred. The position of sniper has already been identified. It was located 130 meters from the stage, very close to the event. The sniper was not on the event's territory. Ordinary citizens who attended the event said they had noticed the sniper and informed the police. However, the police did not take any action. Moreover, from other footage, we can see security snipers on the stage looking directly in the direction of the sniper before the shooting occurred. The most crucial question now is, how did he miss? I have read many opinions from Russian experts on this matter, and one of them pointed out an interesting detail. The top of Trump's right ear was hit. Trump's miraculous escape was due to a single head movement to the right. He looked in the right direction while pointing out, and then the bullet grazed his right ear. If you put your right hand's finger to the top of your right ear and then look to the right, you will understand what happened. The bullet was supposed to hit the back of Trump's head, but one movement saved him. Let's say all of this was just an imaginary dream, that none of it is true, and indeed, the Democrats were unaware of the assassination attempt, the crazy lonely man was indeed a crazy lonely man, and literally nobody was behind it. Even in this scenario, the Democrats are responsible for what happened. This shooting is a direct consequence of years of dehumanizing Trump by the Democrats. Biden's entire election campaign was based on the idea that Trump is an absolute evil who must not be allowed into the White House at any cost. Sooner or later, someone would consider any price worth Trump's life, and that someone was found. Trump has been attacked by all independent Democratic media since his first day in office. Not a single day of his presidency went by without a lie from the liberal media. He was called a Russian spy, even though he was the one who imposed the most damaging sanctions against us. He was called evil, demonic, satanic, and many other things. When none of these accusations worked, the only choice left for the liberal elites was to eliminate him. Before and after the Trump-Biden debate, I talk about the crazy old-school elites who still live in their minds in the 80s and fight communists. A gerontocracy with strong corporate influence on the American political establishment is bringing us closer to a third world war. This is the second time a politician who wants to stop the war in Ukraine has been targeted for assassination. The American weapon lobby is fighting to prolong the war in Ukraine to continue earning billions of dollars. Now the entire world sees that there are ultra-liberal elites in the USA who will do anything, even kill their own citizens, to stay in power. A new chapter in American politics has begun.